Zero by Kathryn Otoshi. 0 was a big, round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in her center. Every day, she watched the numbers line up. She wanted to count 2. But how could a number worth nothing become something? 0 felt empty inside. She watched 1 having fun with the others. 1 was solid and strong with big, bold strokes and squared corners. 0 was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like 1, then I could count 2, she thought. So she pushed and pulled, she stretched and straightened, she forced and flattened, and finally became 0. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd look like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered to try to be 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? 0 had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, they'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing, right into 1 who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more, asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, Here's something new we can try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more. Let's count again, starting with 10, and 20, and 30, and 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and what's next? 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. We do count more, they cheered. 0 and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her center. The end. We all have value. It is so important that you see the value in yourself and others. By doing so, you become empowered with the ability to be better, to join with each other, making your world a better place. When you choose to see the value in yourself and others, positivity prevails. You will experience less conflict and create stronger, more supportive relationships. Today, you will receive a 0. On that 0, please write your name and all of the values you have to offer. Perhaps you're kind, generous, sensitive, funny, athletic, creative, or loyal. These are all the wonderful gifts you have to share with one another. Your value. Take a moment and share your zeros with one another. Discover all of the value of those that surround you. When you're done, please give your 0 to your teacher. We will be displaying your zeros throughout the school to serve as a reminder to all of us as to the tremendous value surrounding us at Eastview.